Okay, so this morning I'm going to do some chop and drop of some Comfrey Bocking 14 that I have. Okay, so I got Comfrey Bocking 14 over here, and I got Mexican sunflower over there. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick clip. Just like that. Okay, and I'm putting them in this bin. Now, if you don't want to use a clipper or scissors or a knife or a machete, all you got to do is take your hand and put them around the plant, and you can twist it right off like this. You can twist them off just like that. The reason why I don't like doing that is because under these could be a moccasin or a rattlesnake. I live here in Florida and there's a pond there. So if there's a moccasin in here, when I cut it, I'll be able to see it instead of reaching down under and have it strike in my hand. Okay, this one here has got a lot of blossoms, both of them, so I'm not even going to touch that one because I'm going to let the pollinators get it. Okay, so I got a big bin of Comfrey Bocking 14, so let's go ahead and spread it out. Okay, I got my gorilla cart. Putting them on my gorilla cart. Okay, what I always say is work smarter, not harder, so it's easier to pull than to carry a full load. So, with that said, let's go over to my banana plants over here. Pull in my cart. Now I went ahead and removed the pups off of my banana plant yesterday. So this morning I fertilized them with Comfrey Bocking 14 liquid compost tea. And I'm going to spread this around on the base of them right now. I'll do it this way so the sun's not in the video. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take some handfuls. Okay, that's it. I put it all the way around and I put it in between. Now I'll do this one over here. Okay, that one's done nice, that one's done nice. Now I'll go over to those over there. I'm using a monopart. It's easy to carry, use it as a selfie stick, and I'm using it as a tripod. But every now and then on the mulch, because it's uneven, it'll fall, and that's what you seen take place here a minute ago. So let me go ahead and set this up here and I'll start spreading it. But first I just want to show you that these plants over here, they all started as pups, like the pups I removed yesterday and the ones that are growing there. This one right here, because I cut off all the leaves and I fertilize it, it's got 1, 2, 3 pups already started, and the rest of them over here don't have pups, but you can see they're all doing well over here. Okay, so let me go ahead and set up this camera. This one's got pups. This one's got a pup hiding right there. Look at that. There's a pup coming up. I planted all these around the same time, so I would think that they're all going to start having pups. Okay, I have to go get me another basket. Okay, I'm gonna leave the camera here this time and just go get it. You already seen how it's done. Okay, so I got another bin full. Let me go ahead and finish what I was doing. Okay, go down to those over there. Okay, I got 2 more to do. Whoop, camera's falling. Okay, so I got 2 more to do. Let me go ahead and chop and drop them. By the way, my Comfrey Bocking 14, I propagated it and I planted it here in Central Florida, and it's growing fine. They said it couldn't be done. Florida does not grow good comfrey, but mine are doing really well. Okay, so let's go over there to my loquat trees. Okay, so I'm going to cut a couple more, fill this up, and I'm just going to dump them into the bin or the cart, because I got to go all the way down the other side of the property and I don't want to come back and forth. Okay, I got a couple more behind the camera there that I'm gonna get, then I'll load up the trailer. Okay, pretty much you can see that I left 3 of them here. These got blossoms, and there's some pollinators on them. I'm just gonna go ahead and not pick those or cut them back until the blossoms are gone. But if you look, I got this whole section. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, after I finish chopping and dropping, and I'll come back in here and pull out some weeds, and all these will start growing. By the way, they're growing in Central Florida, Zone 9A. I'm not giving them any water or fertilizer or anything. They're next to the house. They get morning sun. They get very little shade from the palm trees and my Mexican sunflower that you see here behind me. But on different angles, they do get a little bit of shade. So I would say it's about 25 to 45% partial shade. Some direct sun, like you see now. It's direct sun right on them, but when the sun moves a little bit, it'll get a little bit of shade in here. All right, so with that said, let me go ahead, and I can't see the camera, the shade. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my cart and go over to my loquat trees. Okay, I got it in my cart. Gonna go over to my loquat trees and chop and drop it. Anyways, as you can see, it's a good sized cart full. Okay, don't need the bucket anymore, so I got the cart full. So that's for my deer, the fence. Put this back on. This fencing right here is so the deer don't eat the leaves off my trees. Okay, let's go over here and get some of my other ones. Okay, once again, I put liquid comfrey on these this morning. Okay, these are my Mexican sunflowers over here that I cut back. They were as tall as those. Give those a chance to get bushy and big again before I use them. Alright, so I gotta take this cart all the way down the other side of the property, so I'm gonna shut off the video. Be right back. Okay, let's go down there and get the last one. Oh, okay, so that was the last chop and drop. As you can see, I utilized almost all of my comfrey on my fruit trees. I could have spread it out thinner, but I knew that it would just cover all of these up. The amount that I put on these trees would have filled up 2 or 3 35-gallon pickle barrels, and I would have filled those up with water, and I would have had 35, 35, and 35. So that's 105 gallons of pure comfrey fertilizer, plus you dilute that 10 to 1, it's 1,000 gallons of fertilizer I would have had, liquid fertilizer, to put on everything. But I have a good supply right now. The comfrey's gonna grow back. I got Mexican sunflower, so I'm doing a little bit of everything on all my permaculture fruit trees. Look what came to give me a visit today. Look how small it is. So cute. Nice little baby bunny rabbit that's going to grow up to be Peter Cottontail, that's going to start eating all my shrubbery. But hey, you got to feed the wildlife too. I kind of love it. Look where it went, right there. So nice and cute and small. Gotta love it. A lot of wildlife around here. Okay, so let me go wash my hands. Okay, I did a lot of things this morning. I sowed some watermelon seeds. I watered and fertilized the watermelon plants in my garden. I went ahead and fertilized my banana plants and my fruit trees and with liquid fertilizer. And I went ahead and put chop and drop down. So, what's a nice permaculture food forest if you can't come over to your grapevines? And if you got a sweet tooth, go ahead and have a couple grapes before you call it a day. Nice, soft, right? Real juicy. Can you see that juice? Okay, I hate to chew and eat and talk while videoing, so let me chew and I'll walk over to my other. Okay, let me see if there's any reds done. What I do is I look for a soft one, and when it's a little soft, a bird got that one. But it doesn't matter. Look at the inside. Wow. The birds know when these are ripe before I do. So instead of waiting for all of them to get ripe, I want to beat the birds. I should put up some bird netting. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Look at the inside. Is that beautiful or what? So tasty. Sorry, I hate to do this to all you guys, but look at that. Oh man, those seeds, they're no problem. They go right down. So juicy and tasty. Okay, just really quickly, these are the eggplants that I cut back. They all got blossoms going on, and they're producing fruit. As you can see, they're producing fruit. They're doing well. Okay, that's it for this episode. Y'all have a good day. I hope you got something out of chop and drop. It's pretty important to do that. Same thing with organic liquid fertilizer. So, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm thirsty, and boy, now I'm hungry. Talk to y'all soon.